Hey, what's up, everybody? I am back from my trip to Canada. If I look a little bit disheveled, a little bit like hell, it's because I literally just got off a flight and just made the 3-hour drive home. I am very tired, but there are videos to be made. My time in a break is over. Recording drums with another drummer has been done, and I need to get back to making videos again. So, without further ado, this is Yesod's battle theme from Library of Ruina. This is one that a lot of people have said that I should listen to. I've actually seen a few people say that it just sounds kind of the same as others and I shouldn't be too worried about getting to it, but I'm like, you know what? It's quick, it's easy, it's short. I need to sleep at some point, so it's easy to just tackle one of these. But then I can also do other themes for other battles and other bosses, multiple songs per video. I just need something short for today because your boy is tired. It's been a full day of travel. So without further ado, let's see what this one is all about, and let's go. That started way faster. Okay. I thought I had it paused. Ooh. Oh, we are going like the full just kind of synth bop. This synth wave feel to it. Love this aesthetic. Always been partial to it. Okay, building up a little bit. Ooh, halftime. Ooh. I thought it was gonna go double time. Just given how it was ramping up, I thought it was double. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, now we're speeding up. Okay, I wasn't crazy. Kind of getting back into it again. Using this genre is a very specific thing to do, which gives me an immediate thought about who the character is, or like how at least the battle would feel. Because there's a lot of energy to it, but it's not a high-octane energy. It's also only 2. Okay, I thought there was going to be a third part in there somewhere, but no. All right. Okay. It's been a while since I've heard a song that kind of made me scratch my head for a second, but I think I have an idea of where this one's going, so let's talk about it. So what I was alluding to with kind of understanding, I think, where this character sits emotionally, their personality, the whole cyberpunk aesthetic of that like synthwave sound is almost always matched with a character or a situation, an environment that's very analytical or like technologically like sound. Somebody who's very intelligent, maybe to a fault, like of losing the sense of person that who they are, you know, like where they're so analytical that it's just a binary response to things and that there's less emotion than average as a result of that, and they can be very cold and calculating as a result. And while that's usually a stereotype for this sort of genre, that sort of thing seems to be going really well with my guesses, so I'm gonna stick to the whole stereotypical thing. Like I've said in other videos before, you kind of want to make it obvious. You want to utilize ideas and concepts that listeners are going to already be familiar with in order to make a personality clear through sound, and that's what they're doing here, I think. So this person is probably very cold and calculating, analytical, very heavy in technology in some way, shape, or form, potentially even doing body modification stuff like a la Cyberpunk 2077, but maybe not going quite that far, maybe a little bit more Blade Runner in that respect, but still very much that energy from this. There wasn't too much character in this song, and I think that's the other thing pushing me towards that analytical thought, is that the character usually shines through the music by having these big sweeping changes or these aggressive hits, punches in the music, and that doesn't really happen here. It stays pretty like neutral right down the line, and as a result, again, somebody who's just very straight-laced, not a character who shows much wavering in their thought process, all of that leading back to that cold, analytical mindset that I'm figuring this character has. I think the only part that's hard to figure out based on this, and due to the song being so neutral, is I can't tell if it's an apathy grown from just accepting how the world is, or them trying to push that very analytical agenda onto other people. Like, I can't tell if it's the situation they're in that got them there, or they're the ones putting their situation together themselves, kind of digging their own grave. But again, it's really hard to tell where they sit on that spectrum when it comes to sounds like this, because they could be the villain, they could be the hero, but usually an anti-hero sort of thing where they're trying to get that reality, that humanity back in, because whatever situation they found themselves in might have an absence of that, and they may believe that needs to be there in order for humanity or whatever they're fighting for to take shape the way that they hope to see the future. There is so many ways that kind of gets into the whole mad scientist thought behind this sound and that whole synthwave vibe aesthetic that comes with this. And I love trying to figure that out. But again, this is so neutral. I really can't tell where that character would be going. I assume I'm probably correct with the analysis of the character being some sort of a hyper-analytical scientific mind and wanting to better the world in some respect. And I'm going to marry the thought that maybe the character is an antagonist out of necessity, not out of like sheer desire of their own free will. I think they were put into that situation and they're trying to fight for a way out of it from the inside and make their true ambitions known by kind of just playing the villain, really. I think that's what's going on here. I guess in a way it's kind of similar and reminding me of the Hod situation where, like, apparently, according to the comments, she was not really wanting to be there, and she didn't feel like she was the music either. There was just this sense of, I don't want to be here right now, I'd rather be doing something else. And that lack of like emotion in the music is feeding that for me here as well. So maybe, I don't know, again, as always, correct me or tell me I'm right in the comments below, because while I am usually in the ballpark, there's always details I'm missing. I'll never be perfect on this respect, but I do try my best, and it's really hard on this genre because it has so many options. The sci-fi aesthetic that comes from this has so many potential stereotypes to pull from that it's really difficult to actually like sit on one and choose just one. But anyway, I digress. I do need to finish this video and get it edited and uploaded so all of you can see it. I need to sleep at some point. I will be getting back into my normal YouTube upload schedule as of today. There will be no more delays on that front. I kind of miscalculated how many videos I needed before going on the trip to Canada, and I, as a result, am like a day or two behind, especially on Patreon early releases, so trying to catch up on that. Will be back on top of that after today. And I've also been fighting a cold almost the entire time I was in Canada too. I just got something in the flight on the way there, and it kind of killed the second half of the trip for me. I didn't really do much, but I am still trying to recover from that fully, but it should be out in the next few days. It's feeling like it's leaving my system, but nonetheless, I'm going to be back into my usual schedule. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, of course there will be more. Next one will probably have multiple of these themes in them. I know I have a few from Ruina to get to. I'm actually pretty sure I got another like 3 or 4 songs added to the Patreon producer queue a few days ago for these exact themes. Like, there's more, so I need to do like 2 or 3 per video, so expect to see those in the near future. And I guess without further ado, if you enjoyed this video and you want to follow me and support me to see more of those in the future, you know how to do all that, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!